So today I'm going to be doing a quick two element collage from a book that I've actually bought a bit ago on illustration design, and I quite like this image here. And I had the idea of an East West versus West type theme, so I'm going to replace this Gemini book with this printout of a picture here that I've done of a cruise missile. Now, as you can see, the missile is bigger than the actual image. It's taller than the image itself. It's actually a little bit wider, but that doesn't matter. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do one of these things where I'm going to have this central focus thing here. So of have it escaping the boundaries of this image, because this has anyway. So, and as you can see, as I will do sometimes, I'll look through these books, I'll come up with ideas, and I'll have my base image here, and I'll sometimes have an idea, and that sometimes I don't have time to act upon. So what I'll do is I'll write myself little notes with my very bad handwriting. So I'm going to call this one "Join My Madness." So what I'm going to do, part of the purpose of me doing this video of this, is I'm going to test out. I normally use Pritt Stick, but I saw these. I'm going to see if this stuff is any good. These Boss Stick blue sticks. So allegedly it's blue. I haven't opened this up to look. Yep, it's blue. So we'll see how sticky this is, and about how whether it actually sticks blue. It shouldn't do, hopefully, but we will see. So I'm going to move this page, and the way I can do it a bit more gently than cutting through something I might not want to is, since this is a saddle stitch book, I'm going to cut through the stitching, as you can see what I'm doing here. If I can do it this way, I always will, because there are some books where the pages are glued in and I can't do this, but this is always a better way of doing it. So it means when it comes to if I want to use this piece, I can't really use it much actually anyway, because of the way it joins together. But if I did want to try to, then I would be able to do it without wrecking. Actually, I've got no choice, I can't use that piece on the inside. So what I will do now then, I've got a bit of room to work with. It already has a fold. Have this here like that. Put the book to one side. Now, since this is going to go out of the missile, is going to go out of the boundary here, and it would end up going into text, I have like something I don't normally do much. I've got a base piece of paper. So I have here my trusty ruler, but I want to preserve these bits that are sticking out. So I will still cut along here nicely. I'll just remove this whole thing here, because I'm not going to use the rest of this page. And I shall cut around here. Now, since I'm not going to be actually using this bottom of this book, I'm going to actually just get a nice straighter edge at the bottom. I'll just lock along there like that. Need to lose still a bit more here. shall cut again around here. That's off there, actually, like that. Trim off this little bit here. So here we have this main part of it, and loose threads of paper, and this run it going on here like that. But I'm not going to glue it on yet until I've cut out the missile. Now, and this picture came from researching on Google, or it was Bing actually, for a picture of an ICBM. And then I go to the images folder, and then you can filter, and I go for extra large, and I can then find some, hopefully some decent sized pictures. And I specified, as I've said to, suggested to do before, that it be a PNG, because at least this way I have a, it doesn't matter with this because it's hand cut, but if I was doing a digital piece, it means it has already a pre-cut background. So then someone say I'm cheating a bit here using a ruler, but I don't really care. We do whatever we can. Very few people can draw an actual perfectly straight line, and the same goes doing it with a knife. So that's this monstrosity, this evil thing cut out, and so I shall then be placing it over here like this, and it'll obscure the book. So I'll go over there like that. So I'm going to use the back of this scrap of paper as a gluing pad, and I almost went for my Pritt stick, but I'm trying with this now. So, and as you can see here, the glue is blue, so we shall now see, hopefully see if it will dry that way. If it does, I won't be using this stuff very much, but it's good as a secondary amount. But since it say a secondary source, but since it does glue blue, or it hasn't as much on here, and I don't know if it dries blue, I'm not going to risk getting glue on the other side. So on the actual side you will see. So I shall use the back of my my gluing mat, because then I can always wash that off. And I shall place this nicely here and hit like this. There's a little hair that needs trimmed off a bit. And this is this piece done. So I shall sign it. So what do you think this looks? How do you think this looks? The idea is, like I said, you have East versus West, and the title being Joined by Madness, as in the acronym for Mutually Assured Destruction. So as I've made it quite plain before, about my little obsessions with nuclear war. It's a massive concern of mine. So that is the reasoning for that, for me continuing on this subject. So if you like this, if you like it, like, share, and subscribe. My description has my link tree, which has my merch links and my socials. And I shall speak to you soon. Thank you.